Top tips for becoming a rounded Scrum Master. Now, when I became a Scrum Master, I thought all you needed to learn about was Lean, was Agile, was Scrum, and all of the tools and techniques in that space. Be it Kanban, be it scaling, be it user stories, splitting user stories, some of the technical stuff around XP, and I thought you were golden. Turns out there's a whole lot more to the Scrum Master role. So the first thing that I really dove deeply into after the Lean, Agile, and Scrum side is team dynamics. To really understand what makes a team tick, because you're part of the team that helps to create the environment for great teams. Be it how do you build trust, transparency, how do you build psychological safety? Be it how do we navigate conflict? How do we create a team working agreement? Whether you're using forming, storming, norming, performing, or any other models, you need to understand what makes a team tick. How do we create mutual accountability across those people in the team? And really understanding team dynamics is an incredibly important part of the Scrum Master role. Then you need to understand facilitation. Now, you will be facilitating lots of things. You'll be facilitating the removal of impediments, facilitating conversations, facilitating conflict, potentially facilitating the Scrum event, especially the retrospective. So get good at designing and facilitating great retrospectives. That's one of the most important meetings in Scrum. So facilitation skills, even outside of the Agile space, just strong facilitation skills. How do we tease information out of the quieter people? How do we hold back the more dominant people? How do we create a space where everyone can feel like they can contribute? What are some of the decision-making techniques you use in these sessions is incredibly important. I think you need also, and not everyone will agree, but I think you need good knowledge around product and business models and strategy and the techniques that the product owners will use, user story mapping, those kinds of things, discovery techniques, because you will be helping product owners to do those things. Now, they should know it, but you will also be advising on some tools and techniques that they could use. So you should have a good, if not incredible, appreciation of the product space. Obviously not as deep as a product owner, but you should appreciate that space. You should understand organizational change, because yes, Scrum Masters, you are an organizational change agent. Because a lot of the impediments we see are way beyond the team, they're actually at organizational level. Things like HR policies, infrastructure policies, leadership, culture, governance, all of these things that go way beyond the team. No matter how well you create the team, and the organization can get in the way. It's like creating a Ferrari in a traffic jam. It's unhelpful unless you move the other cars out of the way. So how do we catalyze organizational change without positional authority? That's not an easy thing. Scrum Masters, it's something you have to do though. And the final thing I would say is you need to be good at helping others to develop. So I bundle in things like training, like coaching, like mentoring, educating people. So great coaching skills, great mentoring skills, and great education skills so that you can run sessions to teach tools and techniques like story splitting, like behavior-driven development, all of these things that you will use with your team. And again, you should be able to sit down and ask powerful questions and demonstrate active listening like all great coaches can. So it's vital for you to understand how to help others to be better, to improve, to reach their goals, because that's one of the things that you're going to be focused on as a Scrum Master, and understand the system and how everything hangs together, because another thing you'll do is help to improve that system. So as you can see, it takes a long time, a lot of investment and education in order to grow into the role of a Scrum Master, and I'd urge you to cover all of those areas, at least to a certain level. You'll go deeper in some than you will in others, but you need a good understanding of all of those to be a well-rounded and effective Scrum Master.